wanted some hashtags that I could use for it. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, list 10 TikTok hashtags about not giving up. Okay.
I know what's on your mind.
We are here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to Takeaway Tuesday, where we're going to have a, hey Nisha Boo, welcome in, where we're going to go through some different things to make sure you come back. Thank you for the heart me. Leave here with some information that you can use to apply to your content. So as you're coming in, make sure you're tapping that live. Make sure you're sharing it out. And make sure you're dropping in from on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being fabulous, how you are doing today, y'all. How you are doing. And yes, I made this a shoppable live because I have products up here that I need to get out. And so I will be referring to those products every so often. Okay? Awesome. And let me turn that right here so you guys can see all the products. All right. Thank you so much for loving it live, Nisha Boo. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate you. So first thing we're going to talk about today are hooks. We need to discuss hooks. One of the things that people are having issues with is that they are having an issue, okay? They are having an issue with getting people to view their content, right? To stay on the video. And if you're going towards the Creator Rewards program or anything else, you have to make sure that you are captivating people for more than those 5 seconds, okay? And you want to make sure you get pushed out to that For You page. So the first thing we're going to talk about are some of the different hooks that you can use to capture that attention. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Make sure you're tapping that live, and make sure you are sharing out the live. All right, tap and sharing it out. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Tasha. All right. So as we talk about the hooks that you can use to get people into your video, to make sure they're watching your content and then pushing it out. At the same time, I am going to be talking a little bit about products, or at least displaying them, so I can get my credit for having them up here, okay? Actually, these just came in the mail today. They're keto. It's not a shoppable live, but I figured I'll just have them up here. All right, so what are the different hooks that you can use? All right, I have them broken into categories. If you are a storyteller, welcome in. All right, if you are a storyteller, all right, there are 5 story-based hooks that you can use. So make sure you guys have your notebooks. Make sure you're writing this down. Okay. Hey, Tasha. There are 5 story-based hooks that you can have. Okay. Let me get here so you guys can see this. So that is featured. Okay. There. All right. So 5 story-based hooks that you can have. First one is, happy holidays, author. Nice to see you again. I hope everyone had a fantastic holiday. Okay. So the first story-based hook, if you are a storyteller, the first thing that you want to, first hook that you can use is, you won't believe what happened next. Okay. So let's say, for example, I did one a little bit ago. All right. I was talking about this story where I was on a live, and yes, I'm so glad you did. I was on a live, and this guy came onto the live, and he was basically criticizing me and my friend, okay? And he started saying negative things about women and all this stuff, and then I wanted to do a part 2. So I ended it, and I said, hey, you won't believe what will happen next, and I ended it. And everyone had their mouth watering. What's happening next? What's happening next? And so then I went to the next part, all right? And it was a really funny ending. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. Make sure you guys go and watch it. I think the title is something like, oh, men have all the audacity, or something like that. Okay. Welcome in. All right. So it's a really funny story, but the hook that I use to keep people in there is, you won't believe what happened next. All right. And I also said, you would not believe what happened on the live today. All right. So asking a question or just telling a statement that, that really piques people's interest. Okay. So first hook for story-based posts, you won't believe what happened next. The second hook, okay, here's the craziest story you'll ever hear today, okay? Now, right now, this one is being used a lot because y'all know what today is? Drop it in the chat if y'all know what today is supposed to be. I'm not going to wait too long, though, all right? There's supposed to be an event that's happening today, okay? There's supposed to be an event that's happening today. And the event that's happening today is that apparently we're supposed to be going to war with the aliens today. Have y'all seen that? All right. So this is the craziest story that you're going to hear today because everyone is posting about the war with the aliens that we're supposed to be having today. All right. If you came across a post where they said this is the craziest story you'll ever hear, wouldn't you be like, wait, I want to hear the story? Okay. So make sure that the hooks that you're using are captivating. All right. So far we've done 2 hooks. The first hook is, you won't believe what happened next. Ooh, these smell so good. All right. You won't believe what happened next. And here's the craziest thing you hear today. Those are the 2 things. All right. And, ooh, these are cappuccino flavored, y'all. And they're keto. Meringues, artificially flavored cappuccino, 1 calorie per piece. Okay. I'll let y'all know how this tastes though. It tastes like cappuccino. It's actually not bad at all. Okay. The third hook that you can use is, the biggest mistake that I've ever made is, and how I fixed it. All right? The biggest mistake I've ever made was forgetting to charge my phone. All right? The biggest mistake that I ever made is going to the club. The biggest mistake I've ever made was not using Canva. The biggest mistake I've ever made was XYZ. Fill in the blank, and then this is how I fixed it. Okay? So 3. You won't believe what happened next. Here's the craziest story you'll hear today. And the biggest mistake I ever made was blank. This is how I fixed it. Now, this is one I'm sure you guys see all the time, right? Number 4. This one secret changed everything for me. All right? Now, remember, we're all here to try to monetize and try to get our platform to grow. So when you hear this one thing changed everything for me, all right? Or something to that vein is a fantastic hook because people also want to know what can they change so that their platform will also take off. All right? The similar one that I used recently was, you will not believe what I just used that saved my live stream. This just saved my live stream. And it was a product. Okay? And the product had nothing to do with the live stream, but people tuned in. I got over like 1,200 views just because I was like, hey, this saved my live stream. Because people want to know, how do you get people to engage in live stream? How do you get people to engage in content? All right? So this one secret changed everything. All right? Things to that extent. Okay? And the 5th story-based hook that you can use is, let me tell you about a time, all right, and then fill in the blank. Let me tell you about the time I flew to Mars. Let me tell you about the time I got into an argument with the President of the United States. Let me tell you about the time I had to fight this girl over some Cheerios. I don't know, whatever it is, you're filling in the blank, right? So like, let me tell you about a time, all right? XYZ. So, do you remember, what's her name? You all don't remember her name because you don't know who I'm talking about. But the girl that was like, who the F did I marry, right? That was a hook, right? People want to know, who the F did she marry, all right? So, that's similar along the same lines of, let me tell you what I did, okay? Let me tell you about the time I did XYZ. Who the F did I marry? Let me tell you about it, okay? Those are all hooks that are going to get people interested and want to stay for your stories, okay? So if you are a storyteller, okay, the 5 story-based hooks that you're going to use are, you won't believe what happened next, here's the craziest story you'll ever hear today, and the biggest mistake I ever made was blank, and this is how I fixed it. 4, this one secret changed everything for me, and then 5, let me tell you about the time I did blank, okay? So those are the 5 hooks that can help you elevate your platform, all right? It can help you elevate your platform. It can help you elevate that content. And if you're going for the Creator Rewards program and you need those views, these are the hooks that will get your views, all right? Now, let's say you're trying to introduce a topic or a product or something to that vein, all right? You want to get people curious about the thing you're going to discuss, okay? All right, so we're going to do 5, hey Empress Voice, we're going to do 5 curiosity inducing hooks. All right. So we did the story-based hooks. All right. Now we're going to do the curiosity-induced hooks. Make sure you're taking notes. Okay. Make sure you're taking notes. All right. So the first curiosity-inducing hook is, I bet you didn't know about X, right? Just like, I bet y'all didn't know about don't worry snacks. All right, don't worry, be happy. All right, then you're going to talk about that. I bet you didn't know that the aliens are about to go to war with us today. I bet you didn't know that aliens lived in the ocean. I bet you didn't know that President Biden just gave Elon Musk's competition a leg up. All right, I bet you didn't know XYZ. All right, and people are like, yeah, I knew that. But what are you going to say next? Or, no, I didn't know that. Tell me more. All of these brings people in to make sure that they're listening to your content. You're getting those views. Yes, honey?
Aliens in the ocean?
Yes. You ever heard about the... See? The hook brought my husband into the room, y'all. Because he's like, aliens in the ocean? Yes, aliens in the ocean. You got to get on TikTok more, dear. All right? All right. So those 5 curiosity-inducing hooks, all right? So I bet you didn't know about this, all right? The second one is, here's why you're doing blank completely wrong. Y'all saw this all the time. Like a few months ago, people were using this all the time. This is how you're using aluminum foil wrong. This is how you're using this oven mitt wrong. This is how you're opening popcorn wrong. This is how you're using the ketchup bottle wrong. All right, it was common everyday task where people found a different way to use it. And all they said was, I bet you didn't, here's why you're doing XYZ wrong. Okay, here's why you're doing XYZ wrong. All right. So for this one, the don't worry, all right, they're keto friendly, you guys. All right, it's pinned right here. It's keto friendly. Make sure you guys are clicking on the shopping cart. All right. Here's why you're doing snacks wrong. This is how you're doing snacking wrong. All right. This is why you should change the way you snack. Okay. So get people in to start listening to your content. Okay. So curiosity inducing hooks. Thank you for reviewing the products. All right. I bet you didn't know about this topic. 2, here's why you're doing something wrong. Okay. Number 3, I tried blank and this is what happened. Y'all, I tried that new Rose toy and this is what happened. All right. Oh, I tried those new keto snacks and this is what happened. Oh, I tried this new face cream and this is what happened. Oh, I tried this new podcast equipment and this is what happened. Oh, okay. All right. I tried something and this is what happened. All right. I tried this jellyfish lamp and this is what happened. Okay. So whatever it is. Oh, y'all, I tried going to the helicopter. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. Making sure you're giving those people something to sink their teeth into to make them stay longer than that 5 seconds, right? You got to get that 5 seconds in. If you don't get them in that 5 seconds, the rest of your content doesn't matter, okay? All right, number 4. You'll never guess what I discovered about blank. Oh, you never know what I just discovered about Justin Timberlake. Y'all, listen up, okay? You'll never what I discovered about Tesla. Oh my goodness. You'll never guess what I just discovered about the moon landing. All right. This is the information that people want to hear. All right. What did you find out? What did you just discover? All right. Those are the types of information that people are going to stick around for at least 4 to 5 seconds to get your view. Right. And then it's up to you to continue the content to make sure they stay on a little bit longer. But let's get those 5 seconds in there first, okay? The 5th one, curiosity-inducing hooks, okay? What happens when you blank? Let me show you how. What happens when you use this rose toy? Let me show you, okay? What happens when you use the light that I lost? Oh. What happens when you use this light? Let me show you. What happens when you mix vinegar and Mentos? Or what happens when you mix Coca-Cola and Mentos? Let me show you, all right? So all the different things that if whatever it is that you're about to do, you need to have those hooks, all right? So as you guys are coming in, make sure you're dropping in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being fabulous, how you are doing today, because I want to see how you guys are doing today, okay? So far we've gone through 10 hooks, y'all. We've only been on for 15 minutes and we've gone through 10 hooks, all right? So we did 5 story-based hooks and we did 5 curiosity-inducing hooks, all right? So make sure you're putting on that scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being fabulous, how y'all are doing today. All right? Now, 6, oh, cramps, I'm sorry. Let's do this one. Thank you so much for supporting. Welcome in, welcome in. And you guys, feel free to keep commenting while I'm talking, because I can see the comments. I don't get distracted that easily. I can answer your questions as I'm going. And if you're just coming in, you're wondering why I'm holding these, it's because although I'm doing my instructional live, I wanted to make this a shoppable live so you guys can see some of the cool products that I just got in the mail today. These literally just came in the mail today. I tried one today, and they are 1 calorie each. They are keto based, and this is supposed to be cappuccino flavored meringue, and it smells like cappuccino, and it melts in your mouth and tastes like cappuccino. It's actually not bad. Now, the problem is that I want to eat more. So with them being 1 calorie, I'm ready to eat this whole container. Okay, because they just melt in your mouth. They just disappeared in my mouth, okay? All right. So, those are great tips on sell stuff. Yes, yes. Yes, any of these will work for selling stuff, right? So like here, here's instructional based, value based hooks. Want to learn how to achieve blank? Start here. You want to learn, thank you so much, Lizzie, for the heart me. You want to learn how to achieve success on TikTok Shop? Start here, okay? If you want to learn how to have success in your post, start here. If you want to have success in your TikTok live streams, start here, okay? This is a good one. Number 2. Here's the fastest way to solve this problem, okay? Pick a problem, all right? Here's the fastest way to solve your snack addiction, all right? Here's the fastest way to XYZ, all right? So as you can tell, these hooks, no matter what the topic is, they leave the audience wanting more, and they're going to stick around a little bit longer to see what it is you're talking about, okay? So like Empress, you have your, hey Keisha, welcome in. You have your puppets, right? So maybe, let's see. Here's the fastest way to stop midnight zoomies from interrupting my show, okay? Here's the fastest way to get your puppets give your puppets a personality. Here's the fastest way to create a puppet. All right, so whatever it is whatever your thing is, yes, whatever your thing is, you can use these hooks for just about anything, okay? All right, so the third one. These 3 tips will completely change how you do XYZ. Oh, Empress, this would be perfect for you if you start teaching how to do your puppets. These 3 tips will completely change how you create your puppets. These 3 tips will completely change how you constructed personality for your puppets, all right, or whatever your characters are. These 3 tips will completely change how you parent, okay? These 3 tips will completely change how you interact in your marriage, okay? So you can use it for any of them, right? But if you're going to teach someone something, those are the how-tos, okay? Now, 4th one, you hear all the time too. If you've been struggling with blank, okay, this is for you. Hey, Bruce's Girl, thank you for the heart me. If you've been struggling with cravings, this is what you do. Thank you for sharing the live. If you've been struggling with views, this is what you do. If you've been struggling with engagement, this is what you do. All right? If you've been struggling with getting your teenagers to talk to you, this is what you do. If you've been struggling with your supervisor micromanaging you, this is what you do. All right? Whoever your audience is, that hook is going to get them. They're going to listen for a little bit to see what you have to say. Okay? Number 5 is the one that actually drives me crazy. This is the hook that actually makes me do the opposite of what they want me to do. But I'll tell y'all anyways, because I know it works for some people. It just doesn't work on me. All right? Stop scrolling. Hey, thank you for the rose, Keisha. Stop scrolling. This hack will save you hours. As soon as someone tells me to stop scrolling, I keep scrolling. But I know that works for some people. Thank you so much for the roses, y'all. Thank you so much. Okay? So those are the 5 instructional or value-based hooks. Okay? So again, make sure you're writing these down. All right? Want to learn how to do something? Start here. Okay? Here's the fastest way to solve this problem. These 3 tips will change how you do XYZ. All right? If you've been struggling with this problem, this is for you. Stop scrolling. This hack will save you hours. Okay? So if you guys have any questions, make sure you're putting them in the chat. All right? I will stop talking and answer those questions as we move along. Okay? So far, in about 20 minutes and 22 minutes, we've gone through 15 hooks, you guys. And if you miss these hooks, it's okay. This is going to be on my YouTube, okay? All right, so I've had this pinned for about 10 minutes, so we're going to switch out the product that's going to be pinned. Although these are really good, guys. These just came in the mail, so I do recommend these, okay? Yes, okay. So let's switch out the product that I have, and we're going to switch out to this neck cream, all right? And then we're going to go through the last 5 hooks, okay? Awesome, all right? So I haven't tried this yet. So to be perfectly clear, this just came in the mail today. I have not had a chance to use it, but this is supposed to be neck and face skin firming cream. Repeat the 3rd one? Sure. These 3 tips will completely change how you XYZ, okay? These 3 tips will completely change how you XYZ, all right? These 3 tips will completely change how you make your videos for TikTok Shop, right? These 3 tips will completely change how you mow the lawn, all right? My husband's look good. My husband is currently looking at all kinds of lawnmowers, so mowing the lawn is stuck in my head, all right? So I'll do a review of this product later, guys. Like I said, this just came in the mail today. I haven't had a chance to use it, but it's supposed to firm the face and neck skin, you know, we'll see. So I haven't had a chance to look this over yet, but I'll give you guys an honest review in a few days. But it did come in the mail. I wanted to make sure I got my 10 minutes on here so I fulfill my obligation. But hopefully it actually does something, because I was looking in the mirror the other day, and yeah, this 40-year-old skin, this 45-year-old skin is starting to look 45. Okay? All right. So we've gone through 15 hooks, you guys. 15 hooks. Okay? We are down to our last 5, y'all. We're down to our last 5. Okay? And these are the relatable, these are the emotional hooks. Okay? So the first one. Have you ever felt like some type of feeling? Me too. Have you ever felt like giving up on TikTok? Me too. Have you ever felt like giving up on live hosting? Me too. Okay? Have you ever felt like locking yourself in a closet with snacks and hiding from your kids? Me too. Okay? So, but then of course you got to follow that up with something. Why didn't you do that? Or how did you solve that problem? Okay? Now, what is the story behind that? Okay? Hey, Bronsky, welcome in. All right? The second hook. If you've ever experienced blank, you'll get this. Ooh, okay? If you've ever experienced dry, itchy skin, you'll get this, okay? If you've ever experienced having a boss that treated you like crap, you'll get this, okay? if you've ever experienced a baby that will not stop crying no matter what you do, you'll get this, okay? Thank you for the heart, me, Fronsky. All right? So those are 3 relatable emotional hooks, okay? 2 hooks, we're on the 3rd one. Raise your hand. Hey, Blue, thank you for the heart, me. Raise your hand if, make a relatable scenario. Raise your hand if you're the mom of a neurospicy boy. Okay? Thank you for the heart, me. Raise your hand if your face feels dry and cakey. Ooh, that was right on time. Thank you. All right. Raise your hand if you are fed up with the TikTok algorithm. Okay? Raise your hand. Thank you guys so much for the heartbeats and roses. Thank you so much. Raise your hand if you're tired of getting rejected for samples. Thank you so much, Bronsky. Okay? Hey, thank you. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate y'all. All right? And as y'all are coming through, make sure you're dropping on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being fabulous, how y'all are doing today. Okay? So raise your hand if you're tired of everyone interrupting you in your sanctuary while you're trying to do a live. Thank you for the rose. Okay? Raise your hand, right? If you're tired of going into garden rooms and not having anyone follow you back. You're a 10. Yes. So that's how you use that hook. Again, remember with these hooks, you have to follow it up with some type of substance, okay? So if you guys are just coming in, this is Takeaway Tuesday. What you're taking away today are different hooks you can use for your post, all right, to grow your platform, all right? Thank you for the heart, me, all right? So far, we've gone through 3 categories of hooks, and I'll circle back around in a little bit, but we're on our last set of 5 hooks, and these are relatable and emotional hooks, okay? So the 4th of this category, I wish someone told me this when I started. Now this is the one that I needed a long time ago. Thank you for the bracelets. I wish someone would have told me about this product before I did this. I wish someone would have told me about Canva before I started. Thank you for the team cheers. I wish someone would have told me about Instacart instead of me having to go to the shop, go shopping myself. I don't know, whatever it is, but I wish someone would have told me this before I started whatever journey. Thank you so much. Here's one. All right. Thank you so much for the team cheers, y'all. This is one that I needed about 13 years ago. I wish someone would have told me this about the adoption journey before we started the process, okay? And then go into your story, okay? So those are 4 relatable hooks. Thank you so much for sharing the live. All right, the last one is, to everyone who feels like giving up, watch this. I just used this hook right before I came on here, you guys. All right, this was a topic in a conversation earlier live today. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there who are, you know, who are giving up on this TikTok journey. All right. So if there's something that, you know, people are giving up on, or people are just, you know, they don't know exactly how to approach things, this is a really good hook. To everyone who feels like giving up, watch this. Okay. So those were 5 hooks for a relatable or emotional type of post. All right. I'm going to go through those 5 one more time quickly, and then we'll circle back up to the top and see if you guys have any questions. Okay. So 5 relatable hooks for 5 hooks for a relatable or emotional post. Okay. 1, have you ever felt like blank? Me too. If you've ever experienced blank, you'll get this. Okay. Raise your hand if XYZ. Okay. I wish someone would have told me this when I started blank. And then last one, to everyone who feels like giving up, watch this. Okay. So those are the 20 hooks. We went through those in like 30 minutes, which is fantastic, okay? I went through them really fast, so we're going to circle back up to the top. And if you guys want to give me scenarios in the chat where we can figure out which is the best hook to use, we can do that, all right? Thank you so much for viewing the product. So as you guys are looking at products, again, although this is not typically a shoppable live, I am trying to fulfill some of my contractual obligations by having these up for about 10 minutes, y'all. Okay? I haven't tried this product yet, but I really do want to try it. I want to see if it works on my skin. Okay? The other product that I had up earlier are these. Okay? Very good. Keto. I just got them today. All right? So we're going to go back up to the top of this list. All right? They are. Okay, yeah. So I gotta keep this on here because I think this is what I have pinned. Put that here. There it is. Can you guys see that? Yep, you can still see it. All right. So yeah, it's actually really good. This one is cappuccino flavored, and they freaking just, I don't know, I can't tell you guys how light this is, but it melts in your mouth. I just had these pinned a little bit while ago. I have a few more minutes for this one to be pinned, and then I can bring these back out. Okay? But these are really good. I mean, it's cappuccino flavored. They're called Don't Worry. It's so good. And so make sure you're checking out these in a shopping cart. And they came super quick. So it says 1 calorie per piece. And I said that's where the problem can be, y'all. Because it's 1 calorie per piece, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop at 1 piece. It says 1.8 containers equals 3 Oreo cookies. They say chocolate cookie sandwiches, but we know they mean Oreos. So if you eat 1.5 containers, it's equivalent to eating 3 Oreo cookies. All right, this just became a shoppable live, y'all. So it's keto friendly. All right, they actually taste good. So yeah, I do recommend these. Like I said, these came in the mail just before I came on, like literally 20 minutes before I came on. So I did a quick recording of an unboxing, and then I brought these up and I opened them on here and I started eating them. So, and I am hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. So these are going to be right here. All right. So we went through 4 categories of hooks. Yes, I'm definitely going to be clipping that because that was good. These were so good. And I love coffee. But they have all kinds of flavors. So they sent me the cappuccino flavor, and I'm not mad at it at all, y'all. Okay? So we have 4 categories of hooks that we went through. I'm going to go through those categories again. Okay? I'm not going to go through the hooks right now. I'm just going to go through those categories. Category 1, story-based hooks. Category 2, curiosity-inducing hooks. Category 3, instructional or value-based hooks. Category 4, relatable or emotional hooks. Okay? So those are the hooks that we went through. This will be up on my YT when we get there, but I will go through some of these again. So give me some scenarios if you guys want to. I can make up my own scenarios. Hey, Goddess, welcome in. Good to see you again today. These are so good. I can't stop eating them. Okay. So, thank you for the heartbeat, Claw. Welcome in. All right. Yo, y'all already got me to 7K? I'm so excited about that. If I can stop eating for 2 seconds and actually say something, right? Okay, so I'm going to go down for thank you so much for the heartbeat, Goddess. I'm going to go down to the hook that brought my husband in. This is how they work, okay? Thank you so much for joining the team. All right. So, let's see. There's one that my husband did. Let's see. Oh, where's it at? There's one that he came in and he's like, what? I think it was this one. I can't find it. There's one. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So he came in while I was trying to do these hooks. I was telling you guys these hooks, and this is when I brought him in. I said, I bet you didn't know about, yes, it was the aliens, yes. I was looking for the hook that I used. I bet you didn't know about this topic. And my husband comes in, y'all. Empress was here. All right, and I said, I bet you didn't know there was aliens in the ocean. And my husband literally comes up the stairs and he's like, aliens in the ocean? So it even hooked him. I wasn't even trying to do a post or anything. He walked up the stairs like, aliens in the ocean, right? So these hooks work, guys. And he is not, we're trying to get him to be a TikToker, but he's not a TikToker, y'all. But we're trying, we're working on him, okay? But that hooked him in. He came up the stairs like, what are you talking about? What do you mean aliens in the ocean, right? Right? So it captured his attention enough to walk up the stairs. And that's what you want with these hooks. You want to capture someone's attention long enough to stay for those 5 to 7 seconds so the view will count. And then follow up the rest of your content that's going to get them to stay, okay? So that was in the curiosity-inducing hooks. And it was the very first one. I bet you didn't know about this topic. Thank you, Empress. I'm glad you came in. Okay? 2, here's why you're doing this task completely wrong. All right? And we see that all the time. I mean, all last year, we learned that we're using sandwich bags wrong. We're using popcorn bags wrong. We're using all kinds of common everyday items. We've been using them wrong because people found another way to use them. Okay? I tried this trending activity, and this is what happened. I tried the ice bucket challenge, and this is what happened. Okay? So these are all different types of curiosity-inducing hooks to get people to engage and at least watch your content for views. All right? Thank you so much for the hashtags. All right? So for Takeaway Tuesday, which this is what this is, I want you guys to take away some of these hooks that you are going to apply to your content this week. Okay? So what category do you guys want to focus on? We have story-based hooks, curiosity-inducing hooks, instructional value-based hooks, and relatable emotional hooks. What categories are you guys going to focus on this week to apply these hooks? I am definitely going to focus on the relatable and emotional hooks. I think I need to get some more of those, especially I want to talk a little bit more about my family this week, since I've been telling people my stories about how my husband and I started dating and things like that. I think this will make it actually a good post series. So I'm going to focus on the relatable and emotional hooks for this time around, and maybe even some of the curiosity hooks. Okay? So your goal, your task for this week is to take away some of these hooks and apply them to your content over the course of the next week. All right? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can do that. You're going to take some of these hooks and apply them to your content. Let's say 5 hooks. I gave you guys 20 hooks. Can you take 5 of these hooks and apply them to your content in the next week? All right? Drop a 1 if you can. Welcome in, Socio Peep. All right? I know I am. Okay? Because I got to get better at doing hooks too. I like to just go in and start telling stories, but I need to get people hooked and captivated. Okay? So I'm definitely going to make sure I have at least 5 posts this week, and I hope you guys too. All right, Bruce's Girl, I got 1 person who's going to apply this, all right? And after you apply, you need to tag me when you apply the hooks so I can come in and comment, all right? Okay, guys? So when you use the hooks, tag me, and I'll help push out your content. All right. So, value-based hooks, going to use those too for all of my TikTok stuff, okay? So, do you want to learn how to get more views on TikTok? All right, start here. Here's the fastest way to get more engagement, okay? These 3 tips will completely change how you use Canva, okay? Hey, thank you so much for the heart me. Stop scrolling. Watch me eat these treats. Seriously, y'all need to get these. They're really good. Okay. And they're not too dry. I'm sitting here eating it without water. All right, stop scrolling. This hack or this treat will change your life, y'all. It's 1 calorie. Okay. I'm amusing myself, y'all. As y'all can't tell, I'm amusing myself. You know, if you can't make yourself laugh, I don't know what you're doing, okay? Oh, okay. So, back up to the top. What are you guys working on today? What are you guys working on this week? This week, I am working on my engagement and really hooking people in. That's why I chose this as our activity for this week. Yes, Ravi got the treats, all right. Ravi apparently is hungry, and I didn't realize I was hungry, and these treats are just, and as I said, 1.5 of these containers equal 3 Oreo cookies, they said. Actually, 1.8 containers, a little bit more than half, almost 2 containers equals 3 Oreo cookies. So some guilt-free treating here. All right. So as you guys see, this is also a shoppable live. All right. We have the podcast equipment over here. We got some face and neck cream that's featured. Thank you so much for the heart me. That's featured in the pen right now. We have these wonderful treats. And of course, we have the jellyfish lamp. All right. Thank you so much for the heart me. All right. So, okay. I'm done eating this. I promise. I'm not going to touch those again. All right. They're right here. I'm not going to touch them. Okay. So, your takeaway for this week is choosing 5 of the hooks that I went through. You're going to apply them to your post. And each time you apply them to your post, you're going to tag me so I can come. Thank you for coming in. So I can come comment on your post and help push it out. Okay, guys? All right. So that was hooks. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much. All right. So really quick, I want to go through my list of people who've set goals over the last couple of weeks. I want to see if they're here and see if there's anyone else who wants to set goals today. Okay? So starting from the top, Nicole, she's not here. Acacia, if you're in here, how are you doing with your goals? Socia Peep, how's your goals going? I know I saw you for like 2 seconds. Blue, how are your goals going? King JKR, how are your goals going? Debs, Crystal, Brewster's Girls, Renee, Random Mom, Queen Pens, Mo. All right, those are all the people who set goals over the last 2 weeks, and we're doing a check-in. It's first time here, welcome in. You guys, make sure you guys are connecting with each other. We have a wonderful community here that do engage. We do uplift each other on the platform. Okay, so make sure you guys are connecting. And mods, if you're here, you can go ahead and pin people, mods. I'll pin her. All right, make sure you guys are connecting with each other and engaging with each other. Okay, so the second half of Takeaway Tuesday, if there is anyone who wants to, we go through. Thank you for the roses. We set, you have a goal that you want to accomplish, and we set an action plan in place for you to try to achieve those goals. Okay, so far we have 8 people over the last 2 weeks who have set goals, and we created action plans for them. All right, so if you're interested in having an action plan set for you, hit that guest request button or just type it in the chat and we'll go through it. All right, so one of the people that had a goal was Renee. Now, Renee cannot raise her hand right now, okay? So Renee's going to come up into here, all right? So, Renee, how's your goals going? Well, Ravi, my goal is going, Renee, remind us, what was your goal? My goal was to audition for 3 audiobooks in the last week. Oh, did you accomplish those goals? I auditioned for 2 audiobooks. Okay, so let's work on it, okay? So if you guys didn't catch that, Renee is my alter ego. She has her own account where we're going on this journey of becoming an audiobook narrator, and we are trying to audition, okay? So we are trying to audition, and the last week I've been sick, my husband's been sick, my son's been sick, we had the holidays, and Renee did not do her goals, right? She only auditioned for 2. So she has to work on those goals a little bit more, all right? She has to prioritize herself and make sure she is setting those goals. So her action plan for this week is to follow the schedule that she set for herself and make sure on Friday she sits down and auditions for at least 3 projects, okay? So that is how we do it. Hold on. All right, I am back. My husband is using my car, and my car is connected to my phone, and the Bluetooth went, yeah. All right, so I am back, y'all. All right, so when you set goals, make sure they're achievable goals. The last thing that you want to do is set a goal that is so far away that you're not going to be able to achieve it easily, right? You can have a big goal, but make sure you have small goals. Thank you for the roses. Make sure you have small goals, right? Stair step them on your way up to that big goal. So if your big goal is to become a part of the Creator Rewards program, but you have 500 followers, that's fine. So what is your goal? What is going to be your process to get to that 10,000? Your very first goal will be, well, let's get to 1,000 followers, all right? Yes, Crystal loves doing big goals and then reverse engineering. Yes, okay? So if you want to get to 10K, all right, how are you going to get to that 10K? Well, we have to stair step our way up, all right? So let's go to 5K or 1,000. How are you going to get to the next 500? All right. How are you going to get the next 500 followers, okay? That is the plan that we will put in place for you, or will help you establish. So whether it's going to some garden rooms just to get to that goal, whether it's working on your content, whether it's working on your lives, whatever it is, we're going to make an action plan to get to that goal. Once that goal is achieved, we'll set another goal to get you closer to that ultimate goal, okay? That is how we work in here, okay? So Crystal, I'm calling her out, right? Had a goal. Crystal, how are you doing on your goal? If I missed your answer, I'm sorry. So how are you doing on your goal? Because you had a goal to have 3 of your ebooks finished and live. How's that going? Okay? She has more than 3 books, but she wanted to have 3 books finished and live. So how are those going? With the holidays, right? We're going to give grace with the holidays. We've all had some pretty big goals, but the holidays kind of, we kind of I forgot to plan for the holiday. Okay, guys? So let us know how those goals are going. She switched it to 3 books ready for proofreading. Got it. Oh, yeah. Ready for proofreading? All right. So, are they ready for proofreading? Or are we going to do that for next week? All right. Sorry, I forgot to have this in. Yes, they are. That's what I'm talking about. We reached our goal. All right. So I'm going to put in my little spreadsheet here that she has reached goal. So you know what that means, Crystal? We got to set another goal. All right. So I'm guessing that goal, the next goal is to make sure they are live. Yes, you need them live. Exactly. All right. So we're going to have it proofed. And now your next goal is to have it live. Awesome. I'm so proud of you. You're making right? And you guys, it's okay to adjust your goals, right? If you see that you're not going to be able to achieve it, don't stress yourself out, right? What's the next best thing? Well, you can't get your goals, you can't get your books to go, or your ebooks to go live right now. What's the next step? Make them so they're ready to be proofread. And then you go to that next step of making them go live. But I do want to add photos and maybe a different layout. I will see what y'all think, if you don't mind. I don't mind proofing. All right, I don't mind proofing. You know where to throw. You know where to put them. You can either put them in the key Discord, or you can put it in the subscriber Discord. Either one. Okay, y'all. Y'all, look at me opening this again. Like I said, I wasn't going to eat it again. All right, let me put those down. Y'all, I'm going to pin these again, y'all, because I think I had my 10 minutes on the other one. Maybe. Now my thing doesn't want to. There we go. All right, y'all. Because y'all, these are good. These are good. All right, so these are going to be in my hand a lot. I can't stop myself from eating them. This was not a planned promo, y'all. I promise you this was not a planned promo. But I can't put them down. So, you guys. If you want to learn how to stop your food addiction, don't buy these. Seriously, okay? Because I'm about to have a serious problem. And they sent, y'all, so they sent me 4 of these. Okay? Well, they sent me a whole box, y'all. Let me ask you, did you try the one with multiple flavors, or did they're all cappuccino, because I wanted some of the other ones, but they just sent me a box of all cappuccino. So, but they do have variety, yeah, they do have variety packs and everything, but they just sent me all cappuccino. I asked for variety, but I'm not mad at the cappuccino, y'all. And it's also gluten-free. All right, so I'd give it a try. I'll too. Yeah. Stop eating, Ravi. It's not very professional or demure of me, right? Okay. So make sure you guys can see that. That's on the screen. This is Pim. All right. So other goals. All right. So if you guys are just coming in, it is Takeaway Tuesday. The first part of this live, we discussed 20 different hooks you can use to help with your engagement for your post. Okay. Now we're talking about goal setting. And it's really important that you guys set goals, because if you have this one big goal out there and you're not reaching it, right, it can make you very discouraged. So set little goals, right? These tiny goals gives you a chance to celebrate your accomplishments along the way. All right. So the post that I made before coming on here was I used the hook. Oh, what hook did I use? I used the hook that said, to everyone who feels like giving up, watch this. And I did a screen recording of my profile from when I first started posting to now. All right. And remembering where you came from. My first post, 7 views, 8 views, 20 views. Then I posted about new kids, got 2,000 views, went right back down to 20 views, 7 views. Okay. And now I'm consistently in 300s, 400, and I'm getting 500, 600, and getting more and more into 1,000. All right. So just because I'm not viral yet, I'm not getting discouraged, because I had to look back to see where I came from when I was only getting 5, 6, 7, and 8 views. And now I'm consistently getting into 2s, 3s, 4s, 500s. Okay. And so you can't you can't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to your earlier progress and celebrate those ones. All right. So my next goal is to consistently, hey, beautiful queen, welcome in. All right. So my next goal is to consistently be 600 views and above. All right. How am I going to try to reach that goal? Is by being more intentional about the hooks that I use. BFFs? Okay. All right. I'm going to be more intentional about the hooks. Thank you so much, Gail, for the heart me. Okay. Oh, we've moved up to the next stage of our team membership. Looky there, y'all. Yes. Thank you for the roses, y'all. Awesome. Okay. So I've also been not great with using hooks. When I do use hooks, that's when I get the views. When I don't use hooks, I don't get the views. So I'm being way more intentional this coming week with using hooks to see if I can make my views more consistently over. Thank you so much, Gail. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the roses. All right. And you have a blessed and wonderful day as well. Thank you guys so much. You guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. So the other thing that I'm going to work on as well are my hashtags. Okay. And it's not a hack anymore, but I'm going to give you all a hack on hashtags. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want a hack. Not right now, Dad. All right. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want the hack on hashtags, y'all. Okay. Because it's not really a hack anymore. I think a lot of people have showed us doing it, but I'm going to do it again because, you know, why not? Okay. I see some 1s in the chat. Okay. So I am going to turn my camera around, y'all. Let me go ahead and flip. And at some point, I'm going to get my TikTok studio back, so I don't have to keep showing you on my my screen. Okay. ChatGPT, y'all. Okay. ChatGPT, and I just used this one. So like I said, I just posted a video about not giving up, right? If you ever felt like giving up. And so I wanted hashtags. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for telling me to unpin. Actually, here. Was this? There they go. See, now I don't have to unpin. All right. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna unpin, y'all. I'm gonna unpin. I'm done pinning, y'all. All right, so I just posted a video about not giving up, but I wanted some hashtags that I could use to I wanted some hashtags that I could use for it. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, list 10 TikTok hashtags about not giving up. Okay, y'all? So when I did that, it's exactly what they did. They came up with 10 hashtags for me. Okay? So hashtags are never give up, keep going, stay strong, don't quit. Thank you so much for the roses, Lacey. Keep pushing, motivation Monday or any day of the week. Hard work pays off, push through, determination, and never stop trying. Okay? So that is what I did. All right? So now you're like, well, Ravi, okay, that's fine. They give you the list. All right? They give you the list. What do you do with that? All right? Thank you. All right? What you do with that is that you pick the ones that sound good to you, but you also see which ones are trending in TikTok at the time. All right? So write this down. Here's a rule of thumb. All right? Write this down. Get your pen and paper ready. Here's a rule of thumb. You only want, thank you so much, Lacey. I appreciate you. All right? You only want one of your hashtags to have like multiple 100,000 to millions of views. Okay? Only one of your hashtags. You only want one hashtag to be general. Okay? What happens is if all of your hashtags have 1.2 million uses, 3.2 million uses, then it's going to be too broad, and algorithm 1 isn't going to know how to categorize you. And when they do send you out to those various groups, you're going to be so general, you're going to get lost in the sauce of everyone else with those same hashtags, okay? So only use one, general one, that will get you out there. Then you go through the rest of them and see which one has lower, right? Not like 100 or whatever, but maybe they have 10,000, 4,000, 3,000, all right? When is that low? There's still a group that is relevant, that wants that information, but now your content isn't going to be buried with millions of other people using the same hashtag, okay? So the rule of thumb is about 3 hashtags. I've heard 3 to 5. I use between, when it comes to content hashtags, I use 3 content hashtags. One of those hashtags are big, all right? Millions, if they have millions of views, I use the one that has millions of views, or millions of uses. And then the other 2 are low, all right? Whether it's 10,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Then, of course, I use the hashtags that I use all the time, all right? And this is the suggestion from Blue. So if Blue's still here, make sure you guys connect with Blue to always make sure you hashtag yourself, okay? So all of my posts now has hashtag Ravi-Renee, okay? So that someone is looking for me and they type in Ravi or they type in Ravi-Renee, they're gonna find my post, okay? And then of course I always hashtag the key players, all right? Because that is the group that I am associated with. That is a group that, that I help run. And we want to make sure that all of our content, if someone's looking for key player content, that they're able to find our post because we all use the same hashtag, okay? So when it comes to hashtags, again, if you're going to use ChatGPT, which I highly recommend, because why try to come up with creative hashtags if something else can do it for you, all right? Specifically ask for TikTok hashtags, or if you're going to YouTube hashtags, or if you're going to Instagram, IG hashtags, okay? because it is AI. Hey, Melanin Essence, how you doing? Thank you for the heart, me, Socio. Because the AI, they're in tune to what hashtags are trending for each of the social media platforms. So why try to create something for yourself when you can let AI do it for you? Okay? So thank you so much for the finger hearts. Thank you for the heart puffs. Thank you for the heart puffs. Thank you for the furs. And thank you for the ice cream. It tastes so good. Okay? So use AI, you guys. You don't have to be afraid of AI. Okay? It's here to stay, so why not make it work for you? Hey, Renewing You, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in, okay? So why not let it work for you? Thank you for the roses, okay? Let the computer work for you. You don't have to struggle. There are some things you don't have to struggle with, y'all. Hashtags is one of them, okay? And let's say you didn't like the hooks that I gave y'all. I gave y'all 20 hooks. Y'all didn't like the hooks that I used? Guess what? Go to ChatGPT or whatever AI software you're using and then type in, give me 5 hashtags about keto food. Give me 5 hashtags. Yes, it is. All right. Now, are you going to get all the features? You're not going to get all the extra stuff, but to get the list of things like that, absolutely free. Okay. Yes. Thank you guys so much for the hashtags. Okay. So let's say, I want to do more about skincare. All right, ChatGPT, I need 5 hooks about skincare products. And then from that, I'll choose which one I want to use, okay? Hey, ChatGPT, I need 5 hooks about parenting or 5 hooks about parenting neurospicy children. You don't even have to you can download it, okay? And there's a few. There's Chatbox AI, there's ChatGPT, but I also just go into my web browser and do chatgpt.com. That's simple. But yeah, if you want to download it, I have, if you just do ChatGPT, they actually give you other options. So I think it's called Chatbot AI and then ChatGPT. Thank you guys so much for sharing out the live. I appreciate y'all. Okay. But let it do the work for you. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, y'all. There's no need to reinvent that wheel. Okay. So, that's what I did earlier to get some of the hooks. All right. Thank you so much for sharing the live, y'all. Okay. Because again, the AI is in tune to what is trending and what is working. They are able to see the public videos on the different social media platforms, and they know which hooks that are being used that are getting the views. Okay. So that list of 20 that I gave you guys, do you think I came up with that list? No, I did not come up with that list. That was all ChatGPT, y'all. Okay? And I've heard some of those hooks before, right? I've seen those hooks many, many, many times. So why not use AI to help elevate our platform, okay? I'm not telling y'all to give it like all your personal information or anything like that. It probably already has it anyways, but go ahead and use it for the things that you needed to use it for. Don't reinvent the wheel, okay? This is not a college course, all right? You can go ahead and use ChatGPT and let it do the work for you, okay? Because your goal is to increase your platform, right? To increase your numbers, to increase your monetization. So let something else do all that hard work for you while you create your content, okay? You are responsible for creating your content. Let someone else come up with the hooks, okay? I know I'm late, but I know nothing about this. Is an AI app. One, you're not late. Socio Peep, you're always on time, right? You showed up, you're on time, okay? It is an app, and you can just find it on a web browser. So I'm going to flip this around again so you guys can see it. If you guys are new, I usually use Desktop Studio, but it's not acting right. So you guys are going to be flipping around with my computer for a while with my phone, okay? All right, so I'm going to take this off for a second so you guys can see. Hold on. Okay. All right, so literally, I just go to chatgpt.com, y'all. It's on a website. They do have an app, all right? It's under OpenAI. They do have an app, and there's other ones too. There's, I'm on the wrong one, but there's a few other ones out there too. I just use ChatGPT because this is the one that I learned about first, like last year, and it hasn't steered me wrong yet, okay? The chat box AI, our chat bot, our chat box AI, that also works just as well, y'all. So I mean, they're all AI. You're not going to go wrong, but all of these should be free for the basic functions. Okay. Now, are there going to be some that charge you money? Yes, because there's AI that can do so many things, you guys. There's AI that can do so many things, you guys. They can do so many things. Like they can create videos for you. They can create images for you. Right? They can create a lot of stuff for you. Those are the ones that cost money. All right. So if I were to increase, like upgrade my ChatGPT to do all that stuff, yes, that's going to cost money. But for the basic stuff where you're just asking them questions and they're giving you information back, it is free. Okay. So, like I didn't have to give them, all I did is I just signed in using my Google account. And that way the reason you want to sign in, I know I'm jumping all over the place. The reason you do want to sign in, like using something is so that it can remember who you are. And man, I really need to use that face cream. My history. Excellent. Yes. All right. My history of all the questions I've asked it. So you don't have to worry about losing it. Okay. You don't have to worry about losing it. Once you search for something and you have it in your account, okay, it's there. You just have to click back on it again and it'll be there for you. All right. So that is one reason to have an account and to use it. Thank you so much for the burst. Okay. Thank you so much for the burst, y'all. Okay. Now, I realize that I am a techie person. I embrace technology and that AI can be kind of scary for some people. So this is like the easiest way to kind of let yourself ease and slide into AI, okay? Using it to help your post, okay? What are the questions you guys have in the chat? I know I've been talking. I want to make sure that I'm answering y'all's questions. And again, if you're just coming in, it is Takeaway Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I give you guys something to take away. I give you guys an activity of some sort. Sometimes it's goal setting. So I have a list of 8 people here who've set goals over the last 2 weeks, and we're checking in on them. But the task that I gave you guys for this week, all right, I need you to choose 5 of the hooks that I gave you guys. I gave you guys 20 hooks, and I'll go through them again. I gave you guys 20 hooks, and I want you to choose 5 of those hooks to apply to your post on the upcoming week, okay? When you use those posts, you're going to tag me so I can come in and comment, right? And help share out your content, okay? Can you guys do that? Are you guys confident in yourselves? I know you are. I'm confident in you. So are you confident in yourself to use 5 of those hooks that I gave you guys and apply them to your content? All right. If you need me to go through those hooks again, put a red heart. If you need me to go through those hooks again, Bruce Scroll, you're ready? Awesome. If you need me to go through those hooks again, give me a red heart, okay? Because I know we have some new people coming in here. All right. Also, if you've missed it, yes, you can. Yes, you can once you give them again. Excellent. And again, my video, these posts do go up onto YouTube, so you don't have to worry about like missing the whole thing. It'll be on YouTube probably within the next 48 hours or so. I have a backlog of videos to post. All right. So I'm going to give you guys the hooks. All right. Grab your writing utensils, whether it's a tablet, pen and paper, whatever it is. Grab your stuff. I'm going to go through them. There are 4 categories. Okay, guys, there's 4 categories. All right. Go ahead and type ready when you guys are ready. Yep, pen is ready. See, you're already ahead of me, all right, Socio? Okay. Category 1. These are story-based hooks. Okay? These are story-based hooks. So if you're going to tell a story, these are 5 hooks that you can use. Okay? Melanin is ready. You guys are, I love it, guys. I love it. Welcome in, Mo. Okay? Number 1. You won't believe what happened next. You won't believe what happened next. Okay? So I said this one before. Last week, thank you for the heart me. I did a video and I was telling the story about how this guy came onto this live with me and my friend, and he just started bad-mouthing women, okay? So I started with, you guys won't believe the audacity of this man. You won't believe what happened next, all right? And everyone's like, what happened next? What happened next, okay? So, number 1, you won't believe what happened next. Number 2, thank you so much, Mo. I appreciate you. I really, truly appreciate you. Have a fantastic day and safe travels, okay? All right? Number 2, here's the craziest story you'll hear today. Y'all, here's the craziest story you'll hear today. Did you know that the aliens and the humans were supposed to go to war tonight? It's December 3rd. Isn't that a crazy story? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you all about it. Okay? Number 2 is, here's the craziest story you'll hear today. Okay? Thank you so much for renewing you. I appreciate all the support everyone is showing today. I really, truly appreciate it, guys. Okay? Number 3. Let me know if I'm going too fast, y'all. The biggest mistake I ever made was blank. Okay? And how I fixed it. Okay? The biggest mistake I ever made was creating a Tinder account and how I fixed it. I don't know. Okay? But the biggest mistake I've ever made was blank and how I fixed it. You guys good? Okay. Number 4. This one secret changed everything for me. This one secret changed everything for me. Okay? And if you're part of my Discord, I'll post this list in the Discord as well. Okay? This one secret changed everything for me. Number 5. Let me tell you about the time I did something extraordinary, okay? Let me tell you about the time I went undercover with the police. Which is a true story, by the way. Do y'all want to hear that story? Should I post that story? Let me tell you about the time I went undercover with the police. Let me tell you about the time I did a ride-along with the police. Let me tell you about the time. Sophie was like, yeah, I might make that, I'll make that a post, right? Let me tell you about the time XYZ, okay? That's the hook, okay? Let me tell you about the time, okay? So those were 5 story-based hooks. These are the hooks you're going to want to use if you're going to tell a story, okay? We good with that? We're going to move on to curiosity-inducing hooks. Curiosity-inducing hooks. And this is the one that got my husband running upstairs asking me, what the heck are you talking about? Okay? So, curiosity-inducing hooks. We have 5 curiosity-inducing hooks. All right? I'm making sure I'm not going too fast for y'all. First one. I bet you didn't know this about whatever topic. I bet you didn't know this about MC Hammer. I bet you didn't know this about Michelle Obama. I bet you didn't know this about buying houses. Okay? I bet you didn't know this about X topic. Okay? 2. Here's why you're doing X completely wrong. All right? Whatever common task it is. Here's why you're using the microwave popcorn bag wrong. All right? Here's how you're using your scissors completely wrong. Here's why you're using your notebook completely wrong. Here's why you're using your telephone completely wrong. Whatever it is you're talking about is a common task. This is why you're using it completely wrong. Okay? Now, how many times have you guys seen those videos where you're using your chip bag incorrectly, and they tell you how to fold your chip bag so you don't have to use the little clamp, and they're like, oh, unfold this and undo this and use this type of fold to get this and whatever. But I'm like, I'll just use a clip, right? But they got me to stay and watch the whole video because how am I using the chip bag wrong, right? Welcome in, everyone, okay? So here's why you're doing X completely wrong, okay? Number 3, I tried trending activity, and this is what happened. I tried blank, and this is what happened. I tried the ice bucket challenge, and this is what happened. I tried the shop till you drop challenge. No, you don't have to, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. You're good. You know what else is good? These. They're in a shopping cart. 1 calorie. Keto. Gluten-free. They're good. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay? Right? I've tried blank, and this is what happened. Number 4. You'll never guess what I discovered about X. You'll never know. You'll never guess what I discovered about melanin and DNA. You'll never guess what I discovered about the Swedish. You'll never guess what I discovered about underwater sea creatures. You'll never guess what I discovered about the U.S. Postal Service. I don't know. All right. But that's the hook. Okay, guys? All right. You'll never guess what I discovered about X. Number 5. What happens when you do X? Let me show you. What happens when you perform an action? Let me show you. What happens when you use a rose underwater? Let me show you. Although TikTok may not let me show you that, right, y'all? Okay? What happens? Y'all, if you can't make yourself laugh, man, I just make myself laugh all the time, y'all. Okay? What happens when you jump up and down on 1 foot over a glass of water? I don't know. Okay? But whatever it is that you're trying to show people a task, you're saying, what happens when you do X? Let me show you. Right? What happens when you use Canva to enhance your post? Let me show you. Okay? What happens when you create an Etsy shop? Let me show you. Okay? Awesome. All right? So that was number 5 of curiosity-inducing hooks. All right? So that's 10 hooks already. You guys, we did 10 hooks. Okay? Am I going slow enough for y'all? I'm trying to go slow. Because it's much easier for me to read them than for y'all to copy them down. Okay. So, now we're heading into the instructional or value-based hooks. The instructional or value-based hooks. Okay? Awesome, Crystal. Thank you. All right. Number 1. You want to learn how to X? Start here. You want to learn how to use Canva? Start here. You want to learn how to change a diaper? Start here. You want to learn how to fold a fitted bedspread? Start here. Okay? You want to learn how to blank? Start here. You want to learn how to get more viewers? Start here. You want to learn how to get more engagement? Start here. All right? You're trying to teach people stuff. Okay? Number 2. Here's the fastest way to solve this problem. All right? Whatever the problem is. Here's the fastest way to get powder off of your baby. And y'all all know what I'm talking about, because if you have kids or you've worked with kids, at some point in time, they have grabbed the powder container and dumped it all over themselves. Here's the fastest way to get powder off of your baby, okay? Here's the fastest way to increase your views. Here's the fastest way to make money, whatever it is. And here's the fastest way to eat a keto chip. Okay. Number 3. These 3 tips will completely change how you do something. Okay? These 3 tips will completely change how you XYZ. These 3 tips will completely change how you water the grass. These 3 tips will completely change how you grow peas. These 3 tips will completely change how you paint your house. Whatever it is. Okay, guys? Excellent. Number 4. If you've been struggling with blank, this is for you. If you've been struggling with views, this is for you. If you've been struggling with engagement, this is for you. If you've been struggling with dating, this is for you. Okay? If you've been struggling with X, this is for you. Thank you so much for looking at the products. Okay? Number 5. This one comes with a caveat. I don't like this one. I do the opposite of what it tells me to do. Okay? I'm going to give it to you guys anyways because obviously it works. It drives me crazy, but it works. Number 5. Stop scrolling. Okay? This hack will save you hours. Stop scrolling. This hack will save you hours. Okay? Stop scrolling. This hack will save you hours. Okay. Whenever I hear stop scrolling, I keep scrolling, y'all. All right? I can't stand that one. But I know it works for a lot of people. So that's why I left it on the list. It doesn't work on me. It makes me go faster, but it's a hook. Hey, ZB, welcome in. Stop scrolling and try these treats. Okay. Now it's 5 instructional or value-based hooks. Okay, y'all? Last 5. These are relatable and emotional hooks. And I think this is one that most of you guys came in on. Okay? Relatable or emotional hooks. Number 1. Have you ever felt like blank? Me too. Have you ever felt like you're always being watched? Me too. Have you ever felt like no one's listening? Me too. Have you ever felt like there's no end to this TikTok game? Me too. Okay? Have you ever felt like blank? Me too. Number 2. If you've ever experienced blank, you'll get this. If you've ever experienced blank, you'll get this. If you're just coming in, we're going over some hooks that you guys are going to apply to your content over the next week. We're on the last set of 5. All right. And this video will be on my YouTube. So if you're not connected to my YouTube, make sure you're clicking on my profile picture, click on it a second time, and then go to my links and click on my YouTube. Okay? So right now, I think it's my link tree and my YouTube are under the same link right now. Okay? All right? If you've ever experienced depression, you'll get this. If you ever experienced feeling out of control, you'll get this. Okay? Number 3. Raise your hand if XYZ. Raise your hand if your teenagers aren't talking to you. Raise your hand if you have a boss that micromanages you. Raise your hand if you can't get more than 5 people into your lives. Raise your hand if your views are stuck at 50. Okay? Raise your hand if XYZ. Okay? Number 4. I wish someone told me this when I started blank journey. Okay? I wish someone told me this when I started blank. I wish someone told me this when I started dating. I wish someone told me this when I started using Tinder. I wish someone told me this when I started shopping at Walmart. I don't know. I wish someone would have told me when I started mowing the lawn. Okay? I wish someone would have told me this when I started gardening. Okay? You guys get it. I'm not going to keep repeating it. Okay? I wish someone told me this when I started blank. Okay? And then the last one. To everyone who feels like giving up, watch this. To everyone who feels like giving up, watch this. Yes. I wish someone would have told me. Yes, I wish someone would have told me about these hooks a little sooner when I started TikTok. Exactly. All right? To everyone who feels like giving up, watch this. Okay? So, that's 20 hooks. Choose 5 over the course of your next week to use in your post. When you use these hooks, tag me so I can, 1, comment, like, share, do all the things from the bottom up, okay? And help get you some more engagement, okay? Yes, hook your audience. All right, guys. Well, boxes are open if anyone wants to come up. We have been at this for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So boxes are open if y'all want to come up, if y'all want to chat. It depends on your engagement. If you are still getting like under like 300 views, check your analytics. That's an excellent question. Check your analytics. See when people stop watching your content. I would say for now, 15 seconds. Okay? 15 seconds. If you have low views and people are stopping at like the 2-second mark, 5-second mark, 7-second mark, 15 seconds. Okay? I am logged in on my computer. Whether or not I can, desktop is kind of weird. All right, but hold on. I will see if I can find it on here because, sometimes desktop is kind of weird. They don't give you access to everything. But let me go. I'm going to go to my profile. Ooh, creator tools. It might be under here. Creator tools. View analytics. Yes, I can show you guys. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to take you guys off of here. And so go to your analytics. So basically you're going to go to your TikTok studio and there is a button that says show you your analytics. You can also go to your live. So this is my, for my post. Okay. So let me see where we go. Video views. And let's pick, it may not give me everything, but, content. All right, I'm going to check this one. All right, so this is one post. It says view data. It's going to look different on here, okay? But you'll see total video views. Amount of time it's been watched total. And then the average watch time, okay? The average watch time. So for this video, 4.52 seconds is the average watch time, okay? If you click on average watch time, okay? for a certain post, it'll tell you exactly when people fall off. Okay? So right now, around 34 seconds. Okay, that's my average right now. But if you're looking at this, average watch time, 4.5 seconds, which means my videos should not be any longer than 15, 20 seconds, right? If I'm not even getting them at 5 seconds. This is why I am trying to use my hooks. Let's try a different one. All right, this is another one. I got 591 views, average watch time, 3.8 seconds. Okay, this one, 3.88 seconds. 4.76 seconds. This one actually had 10 seconds. Mom of Picky Eaters. That was my hook. Mom of Picky Eaters. Now you see why I'm trying to use my hook. Okay? 4.6 seconds. 3.7 seconds. 5.8 seconds. 3.89 seconds. 7 seconds. Okay? So, with this data, I should stop making videos that are a minute long. I've been making a few videos that are a minute long. According to this data, I should stop doing that. All right? I should go back to focusing on videos that are 15, 20, no more than 30 seconds. All right? So when you go into your analytics will tell you how long your post should be. All right? Good. What other questions do you guys have? And to be safe, right? Because when you get into the Creator Rewards program, okay? They pay you based on video, not only video views, but how long people watch. So if they're watching to completion, that's where you're trying to get people to. So right now, to get the views to get into the Creator Rewards program, it's just views from wherever. Once you get into the Creator Rewards program, it's views from the FYP on videos that are over a minute. So you have to build your, thank you so much for the roses. You have to build your audience and get them conditioned to watch your entire post. So you start with 10 seconds, 15 seconds, get the majority of people watching those 15 seconds, then make your videos a little bit longer, right? Get them to 30 seconds, right? Then get them a little bit longer. So by the time you get to the Creator Rewards program, you have your people watching for a full minute, because the views are not going to count for monetization if they're not watching if your videos are not for that full minute. Okay? So all of this is to prep. If that is your goal is Creator Rewards program, then this is how you start prepping for that. Hey King, JKR, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Other questions, y'all? Can you use ChatGPT to generate hashtags for live highlights or show how that works? Yes. Yes. All right. I'm going to put that. I'm going to put you guys here for 1 second. I'm going to take this this phone holder off of the tripod so I can put you guys on the desk, okay? That way we're not going back and forth. Okay? All right. And hey love. All right, so when I get Studio Pro, or oh my gosh, Studio Pro, wrong company. When I get TikTok Studio to start behaving correctly, where I can share my screen again, I won't have to keep using my phone for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and I might have to flip you guys around so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay. So you want it ChatGPT to generate hashtags for live highlights. Okay, list 10 TikTok hashtags for live highlights. All right, let's see what they come up with, y'all. All right, so here are 10 TikTok hashtags perfect for live highlights content. All right, screenshot it. If you want it, screenshot it. Live highlights, stream recap, live moment, best of live, live rewind. Oh, and I know it's trying to focus on you guys. Epic moments, epic live moments, behind the stream, live vibes, highlight reel. Okay? Got it? Awesome. Okay? So, like I said, I mean, why do extra work? Right? Why do extra work when, yeah, when it'll do it for you? And again, make sure when you're using those, some of them are going to be in the millions. Only choose one that's in the millions. The rest of them need to be slightly lower numbers, maybe like I said, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. Some of them can be in 100,000, but you want to make sure some of them are in that smaller niche so that you're not getting sent out to everyone, that you're being sent to a group that's actually going to watch it. Okay? Awesome. Fantastic. What other questions do you guys have? All right. And if you haven't seen, this is what I'm munching on, y'all. This just came in the mail right before I came. It's in the bag there. It is 1 calorie per little treat here. This one is cappuccino flavored. It is keto friendly and gluten free. And as they said, 1.5 containers equal 3 Oreo cookies. Yeah. So yes, as Crystal said, if you've missed anything, the full replay will be on YouTube. And make sure you go into my YouTube, you subscribe, you hit my bell. Anything's going to be posted. If you join my Discord, my videos are also automatically sent to my subscriber Discord. Anyone can join my Discord, but subscribers get special access to private channels. Okay? So if you are a subscriber and you are in the squad, all right, so you're at the top tier of the squad, I've uploaded a few more affiliate links that you can look at to see if you want to do it or not. Everyone else, I've been posting other things into the Discord. We're trying to get that up and running. I just started it last week, so we're trying to get more people in there. All right. Right now, I'm only accepting invites from my friends, okay? But hi, Thunder. Welcome in, welcome in. But go ahead. If you have a question for me, Thunder, go ahead and type your questions in the comments, okay? I'm very good. I'm glad you're doing well. I know. Right now, I'm not having anyone up right now, okay? But if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, okay? Thank you, King Ming. All right. So, what was I saying, guys? Oh, you do, but just, you do, but I will add you the other way too, okay? So I'll just send you an invite. Everyone should have Discord. I know people have had problems with the Discord and things like that, so I'm just going to, look, I think I added it after you became a subscriber. I just added it last week, so try it again. If not, just let me know, and I'll send you an invite the other way, all right? It's all good. It's all good. It's really weird how TikTok connects Discord. So if there's ever an issue accessing the Discord, if any of my subscribers, if there's ever an issue accessing the Discord, just let me know. I'll bring you in because anyone can join my Discord. It's just subscribers get access to private channels. Okay? So yeah. So it's really good to see everyone coming in here. But yeah, so my Discord link is in my link tree. So if you go to my bio and you click on the links, the link to my Discord is in my link tree. Okay, that's the invite. I have to change it every couple of days, but that's the invite. So anyone can get into my Discord. It's just my subscribers get access to certain channels. Okay? I thought that'll be easier. Instead of trying to always be like, just go through. So you can always do that. And I keep a list of who my subscribers are. So even if you go through TikTok or you go the other way, I'll make sure you have access to the right stuff. Okay, guys? Awesome. Okay? Excellent. What other questions do you guys have? Because I'm on a roll. I'm ready to keep talking and chatting. All right? And if you haven't tried this out, you guys, I know this isn't a shoppable live, but I can't keep my hands out of this. Look, you guys, I've definitely eaten a fair share of them. All right. So again, your assignment for this week, choose 5 of those hooks that I gave you guys. I'll put them in the Discord. Okay? Choose 5 of those hooks that I gave you guys. They are really good, seriously. They're very light, and it's like you're not eating anything. But if it feels that craving that you have to have something crunchy in your mouth, and to make your mouth water. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, so 5 posts with those hooks. Tag me. All right? Use ChatGPT for your hashtags. Tag me. Anytime you do something that I ask you guys to do, be sure to tag me, because y'all know how TT is sometimes. We don't get to see everyone's posts. So if there's something that you're implementing that you want me to see, tag me. All right? I'll make sure that I'm going into your posts. Okay? Awesome. What other questions you guys have? All right. Boxes are open for friends, mutuals. All right. Boxes are open for friends, mutuals. And most people in here are friends or mutuals. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, those boxes are open for that. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer here. All right. We're trying to finish that rose gold. Oh, my announcements, y'all. I forgot to give y'all announcements. So, I have an ask for this week, y'all. I have an ask for this week. If you guys haven't seen my post, because it seems like TikTok does not like when I post about my matches. I have a battle on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. It is a punishment battle. The loser dumps ice water on their head live after the battle. Okay? I don't mind dumping ice water on my head, but I live in Ohio, and there's currently snow on the ground. My opponent lives in Arizona. I'll prefer if I wasn't outside putting water on my head. Okay? So if you guys can come, register for my battle. Taps, shares, gifts, anything you can do to help out, I will greatly appreciate it. And there will be another ask coming, because apparently now my agency put me in some type of competition for something. I don't know. So there will be some more battles coming up for this month. And then I'll stop asking for things for a little bit. Okay, guys? But that is my ask. If you guys can come on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, to help me with the battle, I'll greatly appreciate it, y'all. Okay? Taps, shares, gifts, whatever you got. Everything's appreciated. Okay? Awesome. Okay. Ooh, it's melting in my fingers. That's how lightweight they are. Thank you for the roses. That's how lightweight they are. Okay. Thank you for the roses. All right. Any other questions before I go, guys? We have goals. Any goals that you guys want to have? Any questions? If not, that's all I have. And we've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. So I'm good if you guys are good. And I just appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate y'all chatting with me. I appreciate the questions and the engagement. I appreciate all the shares, y'all. Okay? I appreciate the taps to 22K. You guys are on it. Okay? So just a last reminder, my Discord link is in my bio, in my link tree. All right? You can click on that. Anyone can join my Discord. Subscribers, you get special, you get access to the private channels that I have. Subscribers, you also get, if you're a squad member, that top tier, you get the one-on-one with me. Subscribers, you also get all of those nifty little stickers down there. And we also have the subscriber-only lives and a few other things. Okay, guys? So until next time, you guys, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you guys so much for looking at the products. And feel free to DM me or hit me up on Discord if you have any questions. Okay?